Hey guys, Ruminating Reaper here. So I'm back with another delivery of Blu-rays that I had arrive recently. These are both from HMV, from the Criterion sale that ended just recently. Now these both arrived separately, so they're both in separate packages, but they are connected in a way that you might have been able to guess from the title and the thumbnail. And so, without further ado, we'll have a look at what I got from the the end of the sale. So, we'll start with the smaller package first. This is the one that actually arrived first. This arrived on Friday. So, we'll take a look inside this one. So yes, of course, this being from HMV, you get the really satisfying, just rip that, we'll strip off the box there. And inside, we have the Criterion Blu-ray for Scorsese shorts. Yeah, so this is obviously a collection of early short films Martin Scorsese made. So yeah, definitely looking forward to diving into his formative works as a filmmaker. So as you can see here, yes, we've got this it's quite simple, but quite nice looking, black and white cover artwork showing off at different buildings. I think this is meant to be New York. Yes, so we have a collection of short films here, including Italian American, American Boy, The Big Shave, It's Not Just You, Murray, and What's a Nice Girl Like You Doing in a Place Like This. So yes, you can see here. And of course, this being a Criterion release, we have a little sticker, obviously marking this being a director-approved edition with Marty's signature on there as well. And so yes, obviously onto the spine, the black and white aesthetic continues all the way through to the back. And of course, this being a Criterion release, we've got all about this release, the mission statement, and all about the new transfer. If you want to pause and read any of this now, you can, but we'll get a better look shortly. So yes, now let's get the shrink wrap off and we'll be able to get a better look at this edition. So yes, here's a better look actually at the simple but very effective black and white cover there. And of course we have the back. Got a new 4K digital restoration of all 5 shorts, plus a uncompressed mono audio track. There's a conversation between Scorsese and a film critic. We also have discussion from Ari Aster and the Safdie brothers, and a radio interview from 1970 with Scorsese. So this is all very interesting stuff. We have obviously a little booklet inside. We've got including a piece by critic Bill J. Beery. So yes, obviously we've got cast and credit information all each of the shorts as well, and of course yes, a tribute to obviously Scorsese, and some quite interesting pictures there, some storyboards, and some screenplay pages. So all very, very interesting stuff there, very much showing us a look at obviously a iconic creative. And we also have some actually like fully colored storyboards as well. This is all very, very interesting stuff. And also yes, some black and white photographs too. And of course, inside we have the disc with the the trademark Criterion logo, obviously making use of the shape of the disc. I've just got a nice, very simple but very effective clapperboard image there, and inside we have a very simple but very effective bit of artwork, obviously with a little bit of text there. The film is about to start, and what looks like a bit of script there as well. So yes, this is a very good little release, and definitely looking forward to checking these shorts out. Maybe I'll have to watch one of these every time I watch a Scorsese film. So yes, now of course we get on to the bigger box of the two, and this is one that arrived yesterday. I had to wait a bit for extra stock to come in the warehouse, but it's finally arrived. So yes, of course, just rip this off. Now, trademark is very satisfying. And now this is a Criterion release I had been after for a while, so to see it on sale, very, very excited, so had to jump on it. From Netflix, The Irishman. Yeah, obviously I loved this film. This was one of my favorites of the year when it came out in 2019. And yeah, so I'm glad to finally have this on Blu-ray in my collection. So yeah, of course we have some very, very nice artwork there on the cover, depicting, I think this is meant to be De Niro, but yeah, it's very, very nice, actual bit of like actual like hand drawn or hand painted, it looks in this case, artwork. And yeah, it looks very, very nice. Really beautiful art. And now you'll actually see on the spine here, this is not the classic Criterion, actual like Amaray type case. Instead, this is like an actual, like, appears to be an actual digipack with obviously a slip case. So yeah, this is my first time actually getting a Criterion release packaged like this, so it'll definitely be interesting to have a look inside. And of course, on the back, we've got all about the film and the release itself, and obviously all about Criterion. And of course, yes, it is nice having nice having a physical release with the Netflix logo at the bottom. Eat it, Ted. Yes, we'll get the shrink wrap off, and we'll have a look inside this edition, because this will definitely be a bit of a different look inside compared to my other Criterion openings. So yes, inside, as you can see, it is obviously a cardboard package. You see there, it goes all the way around, and you see there, it is a full slip. So inside we actually have the digipack itself. I'll have a look at that in a minute. But of course, on the back we have a very interesting selection of features, including a new 4K digital master, approved obviously by Scorsese, with an Atmos soundtrack, and a roundtable conversation with Scorsese, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci, which was recorded back in 2019, so this will definitely be quite an interesting insight between the actors and the director. We also have a making of featuring Scorsese and the actors, as well as a bunch of the producers and some of the other crew, like the director of photography. We also have a video essay called Gangster's Requiem, and a 2020 feature from Scorsese about the the Frank Sheeran Appreciation Night scene, and a look at the digital de-aging process as well, So yeah, just, a very, very extensive selection there. So obviously definitely looking forward to potentially diving into those. And so of course the moment you've been waiting for, the actual digipack inside. So of course, we have some nice, painted artwork there. Obviously you have De Niro on one side and we have Joe Pesci on the other. And of course the sort of painted aesthetic continues on the spine of the digipack as well. And now of course inside we have a little booklet. The front of it, obviously, I Heard You Paint Houses, which obviously appears as the title card in the film, and is the title of the book the film's based on. And so yes, of course, we have some, quite nice, so obviously behind the scenes pictures with the actors. We've got some cast and crew credits, some more pictures. Got a little essay in there. And of course we have a little bit about the master himself, a nice little behind the scenes photo. I think this is from the infamous curb stomp scene, the one. And of course some little special thanks and acknowledgements in there as well. So yes, and of course we also have a little bit of artwork obviously depicting Pacino as well. So yes, we have two discs. Obviously disc 1, which is a plain black disc, and we also have a second disc as well, which is red. And on the inside of the digipack we have a little a little bit of artwork depicting a newspaper headline of "Man shot dead on sidewalk," with obviously some black and white photos as well. It was very, very nice. And yeah, those are my recent purchases from the Criterion sale: The Irishman and Scorsese shorts. So let me know, have you got these editions? What do you think of them? What do you think, obviously, of the Criterion masters of them? And have you seen the 5 shorts? I'd definitely like to hear your thoughts on them. Let me know all that down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.